Welcome to the SBSS How-To video series offered to you by the BART Small Business Support Services program. The topic is how to register as a bidder and vendor on the BART Procurement Portal. During the course of this video, we'll explore the aspects of the registration process. However, before we begin, a few points to highlight about the benefits of registration. Registration is required in order for BART Procurement to invite a bidder to participate in a new solicitation. You must also be registered in order to download solicitations. Downloading solicitations also automatically adds you and your business as a plan holder of the solicitation. Some information to have ready prior to registering is one, your tax ID number. That's a requirement. Your DUNS number, which is optional. Your NAICS codes, also known as your industry classification numbers. Your SBE, DBE, MBE, WBE certification information, if you have it, and also your contractor license information. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, to access the bidder and vendor registration portal, you need to go to the BART Procurement Portal website, which can be found at suppliers.bart.gov, as you see up here in the navigation bar. Be sure to bookmark this website, as this will be your primary access page for the BART solicitation information going forward. At the top center of the page, click the green register button to start the registration process, and this will take you to the registration welcome page, which is also known as step 1 of 5. On this page, select the type of entity you represent. For the purpose of this how-to video, we'll select the business entity option and then click next. Now, be sure to not click your back button on your browser during the registration. Instead, you're going to want to use the next, the previous, or the exit button. There will also be a save button as we move along. Your next step is to identify your information, including your company profile. Enter your company's information, as you see here in my example. If you have an additional name, a DBA, please enter it as well. Your company's website address, and also now your tax ID number, which I mentioned earlier is a requirement. After entering this information, we move on to the NAICS codes. At least one NAICS code is required to be entered. Keep in mind that BART can use these code values to invite prospective bidders based on a specific NAICS code found in the registered profiles. To find a NAICS code, go ahead and click the search icon, which takes you to a pop-up. Locate your classification type, select it. Once you've selected your code, we move on to completing the rest of the information. You'll see here that I went ahead and populated the certification details, which is your types, DBE, MBE, WBE. Select the one by using the pull-down menu. Also include your certification number, and also use the search icon to check for your certifying authority, such as Caltrans or BART. Also include your expiration date, and you can also include the age of your firm and the annual gross receipts of your firm. If you have more than one certification, click the Add Row button to enter additional certification types. After finishing your certification details, we move on to the license codes. As you can see here, I've entered an A license contractor type. You can also use the search icon to find the list of pre-populated certification types in a pull-down menu. Once you've selected your license type, also include your license number. Next, select the size of the solicitation that you are interested in. You have the option to select one or more. Now, to move on to step 3, we click the next button. Step 3 requires you to provide your primary address and other addresses. I've entered a sample address to use for training purposes in this video. Be sure to also include a firm contact email ID or email address. If there are other addresses to add, such as a bill to address or a separate shipping address, please check the box and enter the address information. Now moving on to step 4. This page requires you to enter your company contacts. Start by clicking the Add Contact button, and you'll see that I've populated an example already. If this contact is a primary contact, be sure to check the primary contact box. After completing the contact information, click the OK button at the bottom and add this contact to your profile. If you decide for any reason to not add this contact, simply click the Cancel button. Clicking either button will take you back to the step 4 of 5 page, where you can add additional contacts by clicking the Add Contact button. as you see right here. Once you're done with adding all of your company contacts, click the Next button, which takes you to the Submission page, which is step 5. On this page, follow the instructions, which includes clicking the Review button to review your registration information. If there are any mistakes or edits that need to be made, simply click the Edit icon to edit the information. If everything looks fine, click the OK button to move back to step 5. At step 5, double check that the email address here is correct. Then review the terms of agreement and check the box to accept the terms of agreement, then click Submit. Upon clicking Submit, you should receive an email to show that your registration has been approved. Be sure to record your email user ID. Also, take note of your temporary password. Then click the login link to access the BART portal. In the BART portal, you will use your information to log in and update your password information. This concludes the bidder and vendor registration process. Thank you for attending. If you have any questions, please use our website and email information as you see here. You can contact us at sbsupportservices@bart.gov. Thank you.